little bit, yeah. I trimmed up my beard a little bit. Me and Luke Montgomery kind of made a bet earlier in the season if we, after we were, blessed to go out, play the game one time, I was like, well, shoot, if we do it again, I'll bleach my hair, and he kept me to it. So, but yeah.
What was today like for you watching the other guys?
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, it's, on one hand, it's it's really good to see those guys compete at the highest level, and on the other hand, it's kind of sad because you've had 4 years here with them. Really grateful and blessed to be able to see those guys do their thing and hopefully see them go and excel at the next level this next year.
What do you anticipate getting ready for next week?
It's another game, another opportunity to go play in the game. I've obviously played in the game the past few years, and so this is a big week for everyone, not just the players, but the city and people of Columbus and Ohio. And so for us to go up there is a huge opportunity. It's going to take everything we got and everything we've been doing the past 11 weeks. We're going to need all of it when we walk in there.
Carson, where do you feel you guys are mentally going into that game to try to break a streak, and just what needs to happen to do that?
Yeah, I mean, we just have to excel at the little things, and I think that's what Coach Day always talks about leading into the latter half of the season and into bowl season as well. That those little things are really going to come to fruition if we're doing them, if we're not. And so just be able to excel on those and hammer on those as we go into that game is going to be huge.
Coach Day talked about the way you guys have, understood that the goal is to win the game next week, to win the Big Ten title, but haven't thought about it too much, each week leading up to this. Why do you think this team's kind of been able to keep that in the back of the mind, but not let it be something you think about, throughout the season?
Yeah, I think that's something we've started with way back in the winter after we came off the Natty. We kind of regrouped and reset our minds to wanting to go and compete and win every single game we play, regardless of who it is, regardless of the setting or game it is. We have to go out there, we have to compete, we have to win.
Carson, there's an old saying that blondes have more fun. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I lost a couple brain cells, but I'm definitely having fun.
Wait a minute.
There you go. What do you think this offensive line has found out about itself the last couple of weeks? We kind of a little bit of a change up occasionally at right guard and right tackle a little bit too. I mean, just what have y'all found out about yourself?
Yeah, we got depth, and I know obviously last year and every year now with 17 games, potentially 17 games, you're going to need it. And so for us to find that we got that depth is huge for us. We got more guys in the chamber too that are working and competing. And Seth McLaughlin said it really well last year. Like at this point in the season, like everyone's a starter, so everyone has to compete and train like it. So for those guys to go out there and put on the field that they can do that is huge.
What did you get out of last year's game against Michigan that will carry over into this one? Lessons learned, etc. What did you learn most of all from that?
Got to win. Got to win.
Carson, so much of what you've done since then seems to stem from that post-game meeting that you had with the team and Coach Day. What did you take from that? What changed in that moment that you carry going forwards?
Yeah, I mean, I think something just came out. It's called The Redemption, the movie with G. Scott and Trey and all those guys. Some of the big faith leaders on our team. I think that probably explains it the best. Obviously that was a big meeting for the team, but I thought the way we prayed out afterwards kind of is what set our minds and set our hearts, set our souls ready to go and play in that later half of the season. And I think that's not only carried on from that season to the later half of the postseason last year, but also this year because we had a lot of similar guys to last year and guys that are ready to go out and play for God and play for each other, and that's all we need right now.
Carson, have you noticed teams defending you guys any differently without Carnell and Jeremiah? Like any more aggressive, like playing the box any differently without those guys out there?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, Rutgers is known for a little bit more man and match coverage, so it's a little bit different fits. But yeah, miss those guys out there. Definitely lightens up the box a little bit because those guys are freaks of nature, elite athletes, and so being able to have them back when they're ready is going to be huge for us.
All right, Carson, thank you.
Thank you.